Yo, what's up guys? Today we're gonna be talking about the Beast Crest, and we're gonna talk about a very specific build with this crest that I've looked into. I tried a bunch of the red weapons and I tried multiple builds and I just couldn't find anything better than the Flea Brew and the Flint Slate. Now, one thing that could be better is, or not better, is the Plasmium File, because you need lifesteal with this weapon. That's how you heal. So when you use the ability, which is this, it ends up putting it in an enraged mode, where it buffs you up and gives you lifesteal if you land 3 hits. 1 hit equals equals 1 heal, and it's a total up to 3. Anyways. Now, I found this build to be the absolute best, and there's also a very specific way you play this that a lot of mistakes where you end up making a lot of mistakes. So, I'm gonna be showing you guys and speaking over how I fight with this weapon when I go to the boss fight. Now, on top of the Flint Slate and Flea Brew, I want you guys to run the Polyp Pouch as well for just extra ham damage. I think it works honestly the best in this weapon, because this weapon you kind of just want to go all in ham. Weighted belt so you don't end up getting knocked around like a flea. And magnetite dice so you negate some potential damage. You can run barbed burst bracelet, but I mean you're just gonna kind of end up trolling yourself if you do this. So just run the compass. There's actually nothing else you can run here. You can run the scuttle brace, but I find this a little bit annoying to use, so I won't. Anyways, I'm gonna showcase this build to you guys and how you actually play it properly. Alright, let's go, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to play this build very properly. Alright, now we're gonna go through the mistakes that a lot of people use with this weapon. The only, and I wanna emphasize this, the only time you wanna attack is when you're moving. What I mean by moving, I mean you wanna walk and attack like this, left and right. That's the only time you want to be attacking with this weapon. The shift attack is very situational. You do not want to sprint attack. You almost never want a heavy attack, and you almost never want a down attack as well. Or pogo attack, because this weapon sucks at all of those. I'm going to show you guys just how I make use of this weapon with this high attack speed. As you can see, I'm super aggressive with this build. Gonna look to go for a heal potentially here. Nice. That saves us. I'm being super aggressive because I know I have my heal, which is a Fury, and I know I have all the other abilities from the next phase. As you can see, I'm literally not doing anything besides just walking and attacking. That's the only time you actually want to attack. You just want to walk and attack. Left and right. That's how you keep your DPS high. And don't mess up. Because all of the other attack patterns will end up misplacing you and throwing your rhythm off. And it will just put you in a bad place, enabling you to get hit pretty much. Nah, I went aggressive there for no reason, ended up losing my Fury. Not the smartest, but... You're gonna look for a heal here and then jump up. Unfortunately, we get the tentacle waves That was a mistake from me. I saw her, ended up buffing, but we're getting a lot of damage off here. So that's really good. Unfortunately, I got hit by that. Let's try to get some healing off here. Ooh, I ended up getting hit on accident. Now the Fury obviously doesn't last forever, so thank God we had dice on. Will we be able to get our Fury heals off? Yes, and there we go. Alright, so as you see, this weapon, you only want to just use left, right, and up attacks. You almost don't want to do anything else. Everything else just kinda sucks. But if you play this weapon correct, you will do a ton of damage. And in fact, I like using my down attack or pogo to dodge. Like if I'm in a sticky situation in the air, I like to just dodge with it instead of actually going for an attack. It usually gets to work. But that's pretty much the build. Let me know what you guys think about it. I think it's quite literally the only viable beast build, unfortunately. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this build. See you guys in the next video.